What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a little bit of experimenting, something I haven't done before, but hopefully it works. And if it works, we got a cool video out of it. All right, so here's the car. Car looks a little different. I took the roof box off. We had a show yesterday. It was pretty cool. It was in the Bay Area and it was like an underground meet style thing. But I want to finally address something, and it's these dang stains in a Moonstone interior. I mentioned this in a previous video. They're stains, but they're not stains. Obviously, I daily drive this car, right? So you're gonna get a little bit of dust and dirt and grime and whatever from people sitting here. That's fine. Normally, it kind of colors evenly. The problem is, which I don't have it with me, but I drink a lot of water and I keep my water bottle with me, and it goes in the passenger seat when I drive because it doesn't fit in the cup holder. I just toss it on the seat. Sometimes it drips a little bit of water and it pushes all the dirt that's evenly spread out on the seat into like little puddles and stuff. It like pushes it all, like if you can see here, it all pushes it into one area. Now the trouble, it also kind of happened in the back. Yeah, you can see this one right here. A little bit of water spillage. That's my fire extinguisher. Ignore that. Anyways, so obviously the issue is there's no way of the dirt actually coming out of the seats. I've scrubbed it like crazy. I've used all kinds of different chemicals. The problem is the dirt can't fully get removed from the seats, right? No matter how much scrubbing you do, the towel can only bring out so much dirt, right? So that's where this comes into play. I picked this up on Amazon. This is a Hoover extractor. It's like a carpet extractor, stain remover thing. Now, previously, I didn't have one of these. And the reason is because online, they're normally like $500–600 for the really nice ones. And I thought that's what I needed. Turns out you could Amazon Prime this guy for like less than $100, like 95 bucks. So today we're gonna give it a shot and hopefully it does what I want it to do. If you know, at shows, I roll down my windows. And yesterday, the show was in an underground parking garage and my car got filled with gasoline fumes. It still kind of smells like gasoline in here. So I'm hoping this does one of two things. One, cleans up the stains so that I don't have to put my helmet on the seat anymore. And then two, it gets rid of kind of like the smell in here. It's not as bad anymore. Shout out Paperboy for the air freshener. I got that in there for now, but hopefully it removes the smell as well as cleans up the seats. And then if not, it's Amazon, so I could always return it, right? So hopefully it does what I need. Grab my extension cord. I'll be honest, I don't entirely know how to use this thing. Obviously there's an instruction manual that it comes with, but like we don't need to read those, right? Come on now. It also came with a couple extra attachments. This is like a little small one for small spot. And then I think this is like for animal hair and stuff. It like picks it up better, but I tested it yesterday night on a piece of my carpet just to see how it works, and I think I kind of get the gist of it. So we're gonna give it a shot, probably experiment with different techniques. There's a tank here on the back that takes water and a solution. It comes with a little trial solution. I think that amount of solution will last me a bit because it's only a couple spots that I need to do, but yeah, that's already filled up from yesterday. We're gonna give it a shot. The hose kind of just wraps around here. It's a little annoying. I guess the more expensive ones are bigger. This is technically like a portable one, but again, I'm only doing small areas, so this should be fine. I will say this wasn't my first idea to fix the stains in the seats. My first idea was to buy a set of Recaros and never have to worry about gray seats again, but my girlfriend said that that's not very practical, so I guess $100 extractor is better than $3 grand on seats. Okay, so the way this guy works is there's a power button on top, and then I see these on like car detailing Instagram videos all the time. I didn't realize that the liquid actually sprays separately out of this nozzle. So it has like a trigger. Yeah, you see some of the liquid just came out there. It turns on, it kind of pressurizes. And then there's a brush at the top and you're supposed to like scrub a little bit and then you spray the liquid. This guy up here extracts out all the dirt and liquid that came with the solution in the seats, right? So there's a little card on here. This is all I read to figure out how to use it. See, it says remove the tank, fill it up, put the solution in, put it back in. It says remove the chunks of large debris first by scrubbing, and then use preferred tool to suction any excess stain. Cool. Then you spray, then you scrub, and then you suck it. So whoa, pause. We're gonna do a little bit of suction first, and then we're gonna spray. Kind of vacuum everything out of here. All right, cool. Now I think we're gonna spray. Yeah, you see how it comes out of there? That guy's just gonna go like that. A little bit of this, little bit of that. Scrub a little bit first. I guess I could turn it off while I'm scrubbing. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my seats. It feels soft enough that it's not gonna kind of fray my seats up, so should be okay. Now the fun, satisfying part is seeing all the extraction happening. I hope you could see it from this angle. Alrighty, that is already so much better. Wow, I am very surprised at this thing. It is a bit hard to get up on these bolsters with this big attachment, so I'm actually going to switch to the smaller one, and hopefully that'll help. I don't know how much you could tell on camera, but guys, I'm pretty stoked on that. Pretty good, and honestly, I could sit here for a cool hour or so really getting this thing dialed in, but this was probably maybe 10-15 minutes. A little bit of scrubbing, a little bit of suction. Looks good, man. There's a couple like dark spots, but that's because it's still a little wet, a little damp. Hard to get every single drop of liquid and like solvent out of it. Again, if I spend an hour on this, it'll look perfect, but the car is a daily driver, and yes, I could just be a little bit more careful with my water, but things happen and it spills, and it's a daily. What do you expect? I can't keep it cherry. What do you guys expect from me? What do you expect from me? All right, I'm gonna try out the back now. This one, I don't know if it'll be better to use the big tool or the small tool, because it's a big flat area, but it kind of goes into these nooks and crannies over here. I think I'm gonna just try with the small tool and then go from there. Take a look at all this gross, dirty water in there now. It's pretty bad. I used the lowest fill line for like the solution ratio, and that was between the carpet I did last night and then now the two seats. And honestly, there's still a little bit left, so that means one of two things. Either I can probably go at this for way longer and be more detailed, because that's meant for a small area. That means I'm not using enough product in that small area. I'm being a little conservative, especially because I don't want to soak the foam in the seats too much, because I'm not sure how aggressive the solution is that it comes with. And then the other thing is, if you're using this small attachment, you got to be a little bit more careful, because the jet that sprays the solution is super direct and strong, whereas this one has an atomizer on it, so it kind of fans out a bit more evenly on that one. I guess it makes sense because this is meant for kind of spot cleaning, so you want a bit more of an accurate spray. But I noticed I was soaking the back seats while I was using this one. That's just something to note. This thing is sick. I'm probably going to keep it and not return it. This is still drying, but you could see compared to earlier, it's already so much more even and clean. It is a little wet, so there's like dark spots a little bit, but that's just because it's wet. It's going to dry, but the dirt is out of there. You can see in the tank that the dirt is in the tank now. So yeah, it's kind of a weird video, but I've always seen videos of these things on Instagram, and like all these detailing shops use them. So I always thought they were super expensive, and a lot of them are. But this one, which is like a pretty entry level, I don't even know what it's called. Hoover CleanSlate, I think. It's like a portable CleanSlate. Yeah, CleanSlate. Hoover CleanSlate portable extractor. It even says on Amazon that is good for detailing and stuff like that. See, it does stain removal, carpets, clean upholstery, auto interiors. It's lightweight and portable. I recommend it. This video was not sponsored. Again, it's just a problem I've been facing with this Moonstone interior on this Apex. It looks great, it's sick, and it doesn't get hot in the summer, but it's kind of hard to keep clean. The two cars I had before this, the Beamer and the 944, both had black leather, so gray fabric has been a bit of a challenge, but I'm probably gonna keep it and then use it every so often when I come back to detail for shows. That way I don't need to always put my helmet on my seat to cover up the stains. At least now I have peace of mind that if something does spill on my seat, I have an easy way to clean it, and a pretty affordable one at that. And I could fully use the car as a daily driver. Before, I'd be a little worried, like, oh, I can't do this, can't do that, because I don't want to get the car dirty. But it's a car, use it, drive it, you know? Who cares if it gets a little dirty? You got ways to clean it. Alrighty, yeah, a bit of a weird video, but hope you guys enjoy. If you want to get this exact one, let me know. I'll link it in the description. I'll try to find the same Amazon link I used, so you could get this small one. I'm sure there's better ones out there, and I'm sure my technique isn't the best, but I'm gonna practice with it and use it a bunch now, knowing that I could get results like this. She's looking cherry again. Look at that, guys. She's sitting pretty, looking good. I kind of like the simplistic look without the roof box. I don't know, you guys let me know. You like it with the roof box or without the roof box better? I like that I could run two different looks, you know? I could run it with it, without it, looks slick without it, looks good, looks show car with it, you know? And I like the function. I put a whole bunch of stuff up there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. Peace.